Welcome everyone. We have the Super 7 Ultimates Thundercats Lion-O with light up eyes. This guy has just started shipping, so if you pre-ordered him, you should be able to find him coming to you very soon. If you did not pre-order him, he is available here and there. I got this particular copy from Big Bad Toy Store. There are other retailers that are starting to get them. Most were sold out of the pre-orders, but there seems to be a decent supply at the moment. So if you're interested or end up being interested, at the time of this review, this guy is available. So we got a version of this from the recent Target Deluxe edition, and there are quite a few differences, and I'm not talking about the LED eyes, just some general differences in shading and painting and stuff like that. But along with that, this being Ultimates comes with a lot of accessories. So that's going to be the big thing. Yes, the light gimmick is pretty cool, but also he does come with some things that maybe you didn't have before from the other releases. So uh, let's start taking a look at that. So for accessories, he comes with a lot. One thing that I was surprised by, and I don't think this was solicited, I don't remember anybody talking about this, but as you see, he does come with a normal head. And had I known that he was going to come with this, quote unquote normal head, I think I would have jumped on the pre-order for this. Along with that, he does come with two effects heads that will light up, and I will demonstrate that in a moment. As you can see out of the package, he comes with closed fists. He also has some grasping hands and weapon holding hands, and this fist has the up down motion, so this is going to be perfect for him holding his sword. So he got a complete set of those. The swords. So he's got three swords. We'll talk about these two first. So, well, actually, let's talk about these two first. So he's got the sword in its smallest form. And you'll notice that it is painted silver. It's got nice painted detail for the eye. There's green accents on here. Then he's got this half transforming sword. So you can see that the eye is slowly revealing the Thundercat symbol. And then he has the full sword. You notice it's a little bit bigger, and the Thundercat symbol is completely open. So that's super cool. Now, another thing is, I don't know if this picks up on the camera very well, but the blades are glow in the dark. That's really cool. I don't know if I'll mess around with the glow in the dark feature much, but you got this guy on the shelf and you got these displayed in some way, and you walk into a room and the lights are off, these are going to show up. So I think that's pretty cool. So he's got those three swords. He's got two versions of his claw. One is closed, and I'm sorry, I say closed, but one is in a, kind of a grip position, like he might hold his sword with it. And you can see, you can just basically pull the hand off and then shove this on, and then, basically he can wear this version of the glove. And then he's got a glove that is kind of loose, like you see the paw is kind of open, and it has a loop there so that you can hanging from his belt. So that's cool. He also comes with this little double-headed dragon dude. I do not know who this is. I didn't watch all the cartoon episodes, and I don't know what it is. It does seem very cool. It's translucent with I don't know what's going on, but like the body is a little bit darker than the extremities. I don't know if it's just the plastic or if they painted it in any way. And there are some little red eyes painted on him. So nice detailing. So that is pretty much the accessories. Now, he's got this light up gimmick. So he does not come with this head on. He comes with this head out of the box. And so, you'll notice immediately there's this trunk and there's a battery compartment. You've got the little thing to keep the batteries from being used up before you get them. And there is a little power on and off switch. So you can turn it on and it is bright. I mean, it is super, super bright. In a room full of big studio lights, you can really see this guy. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, that's kind of awesome. I wish there was some way that the lights could stay on. It would be kind of a cool thing. I That's not a gripe. That's just like a wish to the universe. But yeah, that looks really cool. Let's switch the heads. Oh, and as you see, it's just like a little clear bulb on the top. So there is that head. Looking pretty cool. And I believe the normal head might have a bit of light bleed. Yeah. So the eyes are painted, but like it's clear plastic behind the paint. So it does, like the glow effect does shine through. In person this thing looks freaky because like from all angles you can see like the eyes are glowing, but you can still see the paint details and everything. It's a lot. It's pretty cool. And just to take a look at the inside, I don't know if I can get this on camera. There is a basically a cavity, and it doesn't take away from the articulation. Like he's got we'll go ahead and talk about articulation, but his chest, like there's two ball joints. The upper pec area attaches to the lower abdomen, which attaches to the crotch. So you got like some really interesting articulation with this guy. If you get him out of the package and like there's something weird going on, just kind of be aware of it. Like you might just need to sit there and line everything up. Outside of that, he's got the same disc hinge shoulders, single elbow, bicep swivel. He's got these are disc hinge hips, and then the hips kind of rotate on the outside. He's got the single knee. He's got the ankle pivot. He's got the up and down. I'm not demonstrating the articulation too deeply because he's a little stiff and I'm a little afraid to kind of take him through all the motions at the moment. So I definitely recommend when you get this guy, warm him up. Uh, However you warm up your figures, you use warm water, you use a heat gun. If you do use a heat gun, be careful. Don't put a lot of direct heat on for a long period of time. But you're gonna want to heat up the joints just to get him to, the joints to behave a little bit better. So yeah, it's a really cool figure. And here he is with his glow in the dark sword, and that is just it's just really awesome. And again, both of the longer swords are glow in the dark. So you can pick which one you want to use. And then here he is with the glow in the dark eyes, and yeah, that's just crazy. So for some comparisons, actually let's leave him in the middle. I'm gonna put him up against the deluxe version, and there is like the colors are different. They're not super dramatically different, but they are different. Um, I would say the belt is probably the most similar. Actually, the boots I think might be the same color, but the hair is a little different. The I think the base color is darker on Ultimate, and there is a wash, like you can see like lines and everything going through the hair. And the skin color is also a little different. The Ultimate version is a little bit more brown, and the deluxe version is a little bit more pink. And it might be an optical illusion, but the light blue on the clothing seems to be lighter and it seems to be darker on the deluxe version. The face is going to be different, and I think like the lighter color around the mouth and the eyes might be the same color, but because the Ultimate is more brown, it stands out differently. And the eye paint in the eyebrows are strikingly different. Like it's just like more like if like like the line weight is greater on this version than this version. So those are those two. And then just for people who have not gotten into this new sculpt at all, here is, we're gonna call this the original, but this is the Super 7 version of the original. There's some differences between the two, so technically the original is the Four Horsemen slash Mattel version. And there are some things that are similar, like definitely the body proportions are similar. Like you can look at the biceps and see like they're kind of the same ratio. The torso, the head, the legs, same ratio, but different sculpt. Like from here to here, completely different sculpt. Um, I I've seen some people say they prefer this version. I think it's just different. Like this guy definitely blends in well with the Matty Collector Masters of the Universe. Um, Scale and design, this doesn't fit with any of the Masterverse stuff. So he's kind of in his own little realm. He's a good figure to sit in with those older He-Man figures. But to maintain the look of the Super 7 line, you're going to want to get this guy. Now, big question is this the Lino? Are we going to get some different Linos? The fact that we have this head makes me think that there's going to be another Ultimate Lino at some point without the clear LED eyes. But this guy just came out, and I would imagine that if they do another one, it's gonna take a while before it happens. So if you're on the fence about getting this guy, I say pick him up. Who knows how long it's going to be available? Probably with all these reviews coming out about him, people are going to realize this is a good figure and very clever. And how often do you get like a cool looking figure and a figure that has lots of gimmicks and accessories? People are going to try to snatch this up quickly. So again, if you're on the fence about getting the figure, I say go out and get him. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe, and tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.